What's going on, 20-somethings? I'm your host, Jaisha Smalls, but you can call me Jay Couture, and welcome to the 20 Till Podcast. The 20 Till Podcast is all about navigating the time in your 20s. If you're watching on YouTube, hey YouTube, make sure when you finish this video, head on over to your favorite podcast platform. We are now a podcast on the Alive Podcast Network, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe and let them know you're there to listen to the 20 Till Podcast. Your girl, Jay Couture. Subscribe and listen to the full episode. We're also on Pandora, iHeart, Amazon, Apple, Spotify. Wherever you listen to your podcast, we're there. So definitely go and listen to this full episode. So on today's episode, I feel like this might be the deepest episode of all. Okay, I feel like we're really gonna get deep. I got my glasses on. Yeah, I'm ready.
Period.
So you see that title, we're going to talk about how this episode may hit home for many of us. And it's when we start to realize that what raises us isn't really what serves us. So joining me on the 20 Till Podcast today, I have my girl and also... She's excited, and I'm here for it. I have my girl, and also she be doing my hair, my hairstylist. Thank you, Mona Juaniece.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome
I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you. Welcome. Yes. I appreciate you for coming on my platform.
Yeah, I had to come see about you, girl.
Period. Thank you.
Yes.
So how you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good. Happy Sunday. I'm feeling
Sunday.
really good.
Yes,
I woke up
Sunday.
on a good energy. So
She got me up early, y'all.
Yes.
Early, y'all, to record. 10 o'clock.
We here.
Thank you. So introduce yourself to listeners and the audience out there.
I'm Mona Juaniece, owner of Confront and mother and hairstylist.
Yes. Okay. So we just going to, jump into it. Well, before we jump into it, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
If you had to describe what your upbringing was like in one sentence or one word, what would you say?
I would say that for the most part, my upbringing was good. It was good for the most part. I would say I feel like I was very observant at an early age, which made me realize things maybe in a different way. But for the most part, my upbringing was really good. It was good.
For me, I would say single. Raised by a single mom.
Yeah.
And also, I was the only child.
Oh, yes.
So not only was I being raised by a single mom, I was lonely.
Yes.
So navigating childhood.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I just really wanted everybody to like me.
Mm.
And we're going to get into it.
We're going to get into that. Because, look, I'm a mother of one. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, that hurts my feelings. But...
Yeah, it's going to get deep.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Yeah.
All right, so you said that your childhood was good. But, if you could describe it more for the people who are listening, what would you say?
What I mean by good, you have certain people that kind of go through deeper things than just like an average life of like, being happy. I did have sisters or siblings, so it was like we made it good for each other for the most part. Like we kept each other entertained. When it's one child, sadly, you're by yourself, so you can't really have that privilege to be able to have the in-home people to trust already and stuff like that. But that's what I mean by that. For the most part, it was good.
How many sisters do you have?
It's 4 of us.
4. So all girls.
All girls.
Ooh, all-girl household.
All girls. I think it's good now. Looking back, I'm like,
looking back.
When you get older, because it's like, you can't really call everybody a sister no more. But when you have them in-home people, it's like, oh yeah, I got you for life.
Are you the oldest?
I'm not the oldest. I have one older than me, so I'm 28.
Okay.
20. 20. But so we're all in our 20s. Actually, 22. Period. Okay. 29, 28, 25, 26, 23.
Okay.
So.
Did you tell the people where you're from?
Did I introduce where I'm from? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did, but...
Yes, Jersey in the building.
Jersey, period. Okay. Y'all know I'm from Philly, so, it's close to home. Yes. Up north, girls.
So we just being ourselves. Let us be ourselves now.
So, growing up in Jersey. So what was Jersey like, you just say, growing up?
Jersey was good for the most part. Like, now that I'm in Georgia, I look back at Jersey like, Jersey gonna be home forever. I feel like we all the same for the most part. Like, don't take it too personal. We doing too much. But I kind of, going back, I'm like, I like that. You get what I'm saying? I like the energy because I'm filled with so much energy all the time. So I'll be like, where does that really come from? I don't know if it's just my personality or Jersey. You get what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So I'll be really still trying to figure that out in my 20s. Like, is it Jersey or is it just Monet?
That's crazy. Because for me,
Yeah.
Philly, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I love being from Philly. I do. And I feel like Philly played a part on me for real. Philly teaches you grunt, like having tough skin
and then being an only child.
Yeah, at that. It was hard. It was really hard. So Philly definitely played a part in my upbringing.
Yeah.
Would I go back? I say this all the time. No. I am not going back.
I wouldn't even recommend.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I love the life that I have now, and I love where I live. Yeah. And Philly, like you said, Philly gonna always be home. Jersey gonna always be home. And I love home, but
when something not for you no more, it's just not for you.
Thank you.
And I meant to say too, my uncle was a Philly.
Really?
Philly. And me and my sisters had spent like I don't know if it was a month or a couple weeks out there. I'm glad we didn't go to school out there.
Girl.
I was like, Jesus.
It's rough.
It's rough. So I can only imagine.
Would you say the same thing about Jersey though? Like, is it rough like that or?
I feel like it has its certain parts because even though I'm from Jersey, like my dad was in Delaware. So it was like I was in Jersey, then I was in Delaware. Delaware is a little bit more settled with like family and stuff like that. Yeah. But Jersey is rough too. You know, it's a lot. They be ready and with
What part of Jersey you from?
Willingboro.
I've never heard of that. What is it close to? Like, is it close to like
Camden, Trenton?
Yeah. Okay.
Those ways. But I feel like now looking back, like I keep saying now looking back, because it was a minute ago. I feel like, you know, that's my home, but I've been in Georgia for so long now. But,
how long?
If I could count, what? Probably about 15 years.
For real? Oh, I didn't know you was here for that long.
I've been here for a long time because we was in Jersey, you know, for a long time. Then we came down here, went back, and then came down here to stay. So
wow.
I got a glimpse of Georgia before coming here full time.
Right.
But yeah, I could relate. But Philly is
rough.
Philly.
It's rough.
Yeah, Philly.
It's rough, but it make you though.
It does make you. I think you have to go through certain stuff,
right,
to make you, you know,
right.
You know, but we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Okay, so 4 sisters, you the second oldest, growing up in Jersey. What do you remember about your childhood?
I remember, like, what you mean, good or bad? Like
either or. Like what? Okay, so what would you say was the good?
The good was, I feel like being able to be a girl, because I feel like when you are a girl, you have to fulfill that to the full extent. Like you have to experience that. And depending on what type of parents you have, you might not even be able to experience that for real, because do they know what type of girl they are, what woman, you know? So I think being able to be a girl, like me and my sisters used to paint each other's feet and literally have pedicures and stuff, you know? So yeah, we'll do little cute stuff. And I'll be looking back, I'm like, okay, Mom, I see what you're doing. But yeah, like we'll do little stuff like that, or like coming home being goofy, child being characters. Like that's why I be like, I am who I am because of my childhood. Like, and being able to be that to the full extent is a blessing, because people will try to not let you be you.
Yeah, people growing up, some people don't let children be children.
Yes.
And I feel like for me, I'm glad that I was just able to be a child. I know some people, when they talk about having siblings, and especially like the oldest, they may have taken on a bigger responsibility and role, and it's almost like that motherly role because mom was working and doing this and doing that. So I like when you hear people say like they actually would be able to experience being a child. Like that's really important. So I'm not going to say what was the bad, but what lessons do you remember, like, hearing as a child? Like, whether your mom taught you them, your sister, your grandmom, anybody, like...
That one saying when they say, stay in a child's place, you a child, so you can't say what you want to say, and... I'll be like, children have feelings,
too. Right.
Okay?
Right.
And I'm learning that with my child, because I'm like, you know, you never know what situation you might really feel some type of way. Like, I'm sure you know, as a child, you might have wanted to say something,
Say
but you
something.
like,
Ooh,
you know,
me. Oh, baby.
yes.
I wanted to say a lot of things. But I feel
still
like
wanna
now it's all
talk.
about how you communicate them. You know,
Right.
as a child, you really don't know
Right.
how to communicate them.
Right.
But, you know, you should still have your
Right. And
feelings
it could be an
heard.
adult over you redirecting. Because we know
Right.
what you're trying to say if we see what's going on, but
Right.
you know, everybody don't want to be honest.
I remember my mom, she would drive me to school all the time. Every time we would drive somewhere, we would pray.
Aw.
And she would say, help us to have a clear mind and a heart of understanding.
Oh.
And as a child hearing that, you be like, okay, have a clear mind and a heart of understanding.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like some people don't really appreciate you and who you are,
Yeah.
and will really like mess with that, like disturb that.
Yeah.
And it's like all you want is friends.
Yeah.
All you want is to be liked.
Yeah.
All you want, you want to be that girl in a sense.
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to understand where like these people come from, and you know where you coming from. And they don't appreciate that. So it's like, how do you balance being understanding, but still having a love for people and where they come from and understanding of them, but still being understanding to yourself?
From a mother's perspective, first of all, I need to steal that line that your mom said, because that was really beautiful. Like, I understand that to the T as a mother. I think she said that to you because eventually, like, when you mold or grow, like you're gonna think that first, before you like judge somebody. You get what I'm saying? But I think, of course, we look at certain situations like we want this, or why is that person treating me that way, or you know. But I feel like you look deep into it, like she might have not had that life I had. You get what I'm saying? Or she might not have went through the same things that I went through. So that's why she treated me that way. And then at some point, I can't mess with you. I'm going to pray for you, honey, because you need it. You know what I'm saying? Your mom might have should have told you that.
Your mom should have told you that.
Your mama should have told you that.
Right.
But I feel like, you know, everybody grows up to us. It depends on where you come from, which we're going to get into that too. But it really depends on what you come from and who's telling you things and how you show up in the outside world. Because I feel like I need to really tell my son that every day. I really do love that time, because when he get old enough, it's like, he going to be like, okay, what was it again? Say it one more time.
Have a clear mind and a heart of understanding.
Right. A clear mind, meaning you walking into a situation, so don't judge that person, even though they treated you that way. Like, don't react back to them in that way. That's just like you first time at a job, what you going to go crazy and lose your job, don't have a job no more. But you understand that, like, they ain't have it. They ain't waking up happy like I am. They ain't teach themselves to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really heal, actually. So it's like, they ain't going to give you the same result.
Right. And I feel like it definitely came into play as an adult.
Yeah.
But as a child, you don't really understand.
Yeah.
Like, you just want friends.
Right.
You just want you want a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like
Early
don't
on,
get that. And I feel like that's another lesson. Jaisha, don't take these relationships. Don't take these boys serious.
Anyway. They don't even know what they doing.
What you want a boyfriend? Yes. Why did I want a boyfriend?
Wait, what age did you want the boyfriend?
Girl. Oh, Lord.
Honestly,
you're supposed to be the guest on my...
What age did you want the boyfriend?
What age? Okay, so I feel like this probably all started like... I remember 4th grade having a little boyfriend. But that wasn't nothing. I feel like maybe like 7th grade.
Yeah.
That's when it got a little deep.
That's when it got real middle school.
Yeah, it got real middle schoolish. You know, real middle schoolish. And then high school.
Yeah, high school. When it gets deep. Because a lot of people don't know they self. So they like, they putting that onto you. And then when you still kind of in the learning phase of learning yourself, it's like, it do kind of be like, damn, well, why are they? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I could get that if we going deep on that. Because that's, look, how many? Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's
like
a lot.
Really, people accepting you at an early age is...
Right, people accepting you at an early age is definitely a thing. Some lessons we are taught as adolescents by our parents can show up as a generational cycle or pattern in our lives. Common ones are emotional unavailability, avoiding vulnerability, people pleasing, attracting familiar dysfunctional relationships, or overachieving for validation. So that's just like some out there for y'all that's listening and probably like thinking about your own lives and growing up and your own childhoods. So for you, what would you say, what was the lesson that stuck with you and you didn't realize that it was being passed down to you?
The nice, I feel like you
The
don't
nice?
the nice, which probably sounds
Really?
wrong, because I feel like I said, if I come from a good place, for the most part, I seen good things until they
things.
was bad. But it's like being too nice, accepting too much. You get what I'm saying? Like just maybe wanting somebody to, and that goes back to earlier when I'm just like, I don't care
Right.
because I don't care, because now I have to sit in who I am already before I'm showing up as this person to somebody else, and they made me feel some type of way because I'm accepting the way I might have seen in the past.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Nice.
Okay. Being nice.
Being nice, too open, too wanting to help. You get what I'm saying? And I know that sounds bad because I am a good person that wants to do that. But it's like everybody don't deserve that.
Okay. So what situation, what made you realize it was being too nice? Like what was it, a situation, like a certain point in your life where you realized,
Like going into the past, what was nice, or
yeah.
when I go into the past, what was nice. When I look back for real, I'm like, we was nice. Like we was just always the ones, like the girls, we was gonna be at the park for our friends. The first ones there before they got there. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna be the first ones at the birthday parties. We gonna bring a gift every time to the birthday party. You get what I'm saying? We gonna watch your kids. We going, make you feel good and make you feel comfortable. Like anytime you're around me, like it's all love. It's like we family for
Right.
real. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I am. But as you get older, you start to see, like, you learn different people and different things. You could give people a chance at first, but you have to just know who they are and where you need to place them. And
Right.
sometimes you don't have to always make them feel, I'm not saying that in a bad way, not that you don't have to make people feel like that, but you don't just have to give them all of you.
Right. Especially if they're not giving all of themselves. Right.
Right.
So what was it like a point where you was like, I was just too effing nice? Like I was too nice. Like what was the situation you was like, I'm tired of being nice?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Can I honestly say it probably was last year, probably.
Really?
Little stuff. Yes. That's why I was like, for my birthday, like, I just want to be around love, like, for real. Like, I still feel like I was being nice, like, just open to certain things. Like, I guess as you become an adult, you know how you felt all these years as a child. But
Right.
then when you become adult, it's like, okay, now you need to answer to it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just keep going on having that feeling and not making it clear.
Right. Or doing nothing about it, standing on business,
right.
Showing up for yourself.
Exactly.
What happened?
Look, I guess I was just around a lot of people who was projecting.
Okay.
So I don't go deep, but projecting, when I really look at it, because even them same people, I'm not mad at them. You get what I'm saying? I really looked at them like, damn, they really went through some crazy stuff as a child into their adulthood, and they never healed from that. They never healed from it.
Right.
So here you are coming into my life where I feel like early on I already had to like answer certain things for myself. So when I seen you reacting in a certain type of ways, like, what hurt you for real?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you acting like that? Because if somebody only showing you love and you the one pouring out in some type of way, who's the problem?
Right.
You are. So